Good morning, guys. I'm going to explain how to find the vertex. How to find the vertex by using a quadratic expression. First, we need to understand what is a quadratic formula. Okay, quadratic formula. First, we need to understand that the general form of a quadratic is 8x squared plus bx plus c. Okay, just to refer to our previous lessons of a factorization, we can see that it's similar to perfect square. Now we are going to identify the different parts of a quadratic equation. The first one is the expression, this expression that a squares 2. A squared is the value of a. We have bx, that is the value for b, that is the variable that contains an x. The a is an expression that contains x squared. And finally, we have c, that is when we have only a number. Okay? It's quadratic equation because in the first term we have a square. That means we have a quadratic equation. Now, example number 1. Example number 1. In the example number 1, I'm going to take this quadratic equation. 2x squared plus 4x minus 8. In this order, you have in order the value for a, the value for b, and the value for c. For our current lesson, we need to know how to find the vertex. The vertex of a formula, based on this graphic explanation, for example, we have a coordinate plane. It is the form of a quadratic formula, okay? It is a curve. The point that is over here, that is in the minimum point, that point is called the vertex, okay? As we are in a coordinate plane, the vertex has an x value and a y value, okay? Okay. Now, your question is, okay, teacher, how we can find the vertex point from this formula? Now I'm going to explain how. I'm going to write again the formula, that is 2x squared plus 4y minus 8. Now, we have two options to find the vertex. Graphing, that means identify the point in the graph, or using a formula. In this lesson, we are going to learn how to use the formula, okay? How is the formula? To find the vertex of an expression, we are going to take this formula, minus b over 2 times a. That is finding the value for the coordinate x, okay? For this expression, as we know before, the value for a is going to be 2, and the value for b is going to be 4. Now we are going to replace in the formula. X equal, what is the value for b? Is 4 minus 4 over the value of a, that is going to be 2. Just to remind you, when you have 2 and 2 is multiplying, okay? What is the value for the x? Minus 4 over 4, and the value for the x is minus 1. Okay. It is the step to find the x coordinate of a quadratic equation. Now, we need to refer how to find the y value, because as I said before, we need to find an x and a y value. How to find the y value? The y value. We are going to take the value of x that we found before, that is x equal minus 1, yeah? Sorry, over here is an x. And then we are going to make equal the expression to y. In some worksheets, you're going to see that the expression, the quadratic equation, is equal to y. It means we are going to replace the value of x in the formula. By replacing the value in the formula is 2 times the value of x is minus 1 to the square plus 4 times minus 1 minus 8 equal y. By doing this in your calculator, you're going to get this value. Minus 1 to the power of 2 is 1, times 2 is 2, plus 4 times minus 1 is minus 4, minus 8. The final value for y is going to be 2 minus 4 plus minus is minus, 2 minus 4 is minus 2 minus 8 is minus 10. Finally, when you found the value for y, we need to write the whole coordinate. That means the value for x and the value for y. We have the value x and the value y. Now we can write this as a coordinate. How is the coordinate? The coordinate is going to be vertex equal the value for y, x that is minus 1 and the value for y that is minus 10. And then it is the final step. That is the point we need to find. Okay. I'm going to do a second example in a second video. Okay. I think so. It's going to be useful for you to complete the first worksheet. Okay. I'm going to clarify something about the variables. When you have a quadratic equation, for example, I can write, instead of writing x, I can write r2, m to the power of 2 plus 4m minus 8. Independent, the value we are using for this one, it is equal to having the x. That is, this expression is similar to x squared plus 4x minus 8. And independent the variable you have, remember that the value for m squared is going to be the value for a, and the value for m alone without a square is the value for b. Only the value, the number, the coefficient, okay? Okay, guys, try to complete the first worksheet by using this information. In the second video, I'm going to explain how to organize the expression to make this expression and then find the vertex.